What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another TabbieTalks. So I'm coming to you today with stop beating yourself up and the world will stop beating you up. All right, so we're going to go into it. I had a person tell me in the not so distant past, which is now really, basically there was a situation and they were regretting something that had happened in a situation. They were regretting that they had said something and blah, 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 and they just wanted forgiveness and blah, 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 blah. So anyways, my advice, and this is the biggest point, is I said, all right, so go back, reimagine the situation, recreate it in your mind, or actually go back first. This is what I said. Go back first and forgive yourself. Number one, forgive yourself in that moment. I forgive myself for creating this pain, perceived pain in this other person, and the pain in the situation and the stress that I caused myself. So forgive yourself. Ask yourself, tell yourself, I forgive you, I love you, whatever you need to say to forgive yourself for the situation. And then reimagine the situation. Reimagine the situation entirely, okay? Because why can you do this? Because you can do anything you want. Because you can do anything you want at any given moment, because the only thing that's happening is right now. Now is the only present moment. When you remember a memory from the past, you are only bringing it into your now moment. Your brain does not know the difference between what you're imagining and what is real. So if you are thinking back on something that you did not like, whether you were the perpetrator or the victim, go back, forgive yourself, no matter if you were the victim or the perpetrator, because as I'm telling you, you're creating all of this outside of you. So forgive yourself for creating the pain, okay? And then start to rewrite it. Imagine that day never happened, or change it completely. How would you have preferred the situation to go? How would you have, if you could be given a magic wand, which is this, and rewrite the entire moment, how would you make it go? Whether that's you not saying something, this person not saying something, and you bring that into your now moment. That is what you bring in. Anytime the thought pops up about the old memory, nope, swipe left and replay your new story. You have nothing to lose except your pain, your past hurts, your anger, your frustration, your pride, your judgments. This is it. That's the only thing. You have everything to gain. There is no rule. There is no rule against rewriting the past. Yeah, I'm here to tell you. So if you need a permission slip from me, here it is. You can tell any story you want. But if you want the world to stop beating you up, then stop beating yourself up. Don't talk bad against yourself ever. If something happened, it was experienced in that moment. So it does not take away from the pain. It does not take away from the experience. And if anything, it happened for you. Because think of this, imagine this. How many people out there could you help knowing and believing this and seeing this for the truth? Your pain was not for nothing. Okay, that experience didn't happen for nothing. Reimagining it, allowing it to go the way that you wish it went, there is nothing wrong with that. How do you truly benefit from telling the same old stories over and over and over again? How do you benefit from reliving your most painful moments from your past? Or how about your most embarrassing moments from the past? How do you benefit from that? You don't. Guess what? You experienced it. You learned from it in the moment. So now use your mind and take yourself out of your own misery. Love yourself completely. Know that it is okay to use your creativity within. How many times have you heard the phrase, we only use 10% of our brains? Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure that this activation is using a whole lot more than 10%. Yes, so maybe before we were using only 10% of our brains. And at this point, it's concept like this where you can actually start to say, like, I can do anything I want. I can do anything I want. So choose to do the greatest things with it. Don't talk against yourself. Know that you are all that is. Know that you are love. You are worthy. You are magnificent. You are powerful. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. In fact, you already have. Everything around you is something you created. Everything already. So stop beating yourself up so the world can stop beating you up, and rewrite your past and feel better today. And that's what I got for you. Keep shining that light because the world needs it. Take care.